Yo, thank you for tuning in to this video on today. We got a special one. Got Royce the 5'9" featuring J. Cole, Boblo Boat. This is a track that has been out for a while now, almost a year at this point. And it's one that I want to start with, want to start doing these reaction videos and just kind of giving my opinion on the music. Um, with this particular song, with this particular album in general, for me personally, album of the year. And for me, it has to do with the fact that Royce is just one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's definitely in my top 10. I've been rocking with Royce for a very long time, all the way back to, I mean, him and Eminem days, and Bad Meets Evil, and the joint they had on GTA back in. I mean, just all of that, way before any of that stuff, anyway. But it's just something special about this album. You can really tell that. Royce is extremely transparent on this album. I mean, it just hit home. It hit home with me for a lot of reasons, but you can just hear, just in his voice and the cadence of his flow, just everything is so different. Royce is somebody who's definitely metaphorically superior to a lot of rappers and things like that out here. But as I listen to this album, just even in the voice, you can hear, you know, the truth and the pain and the struggle and just everything just pouring out. Um, Even in the cadence of flow, it's just a lot of songs just using a different cadence from what I've ever heard Royce use, ever. Ever. And I've been following him for a long time. But this isn't an album review. This is we're gonna look at this Boblo boat today, and check this out, give a little review on what that's looking like for me personally. For me, song of the year, it hits home, extremely nostalgic. I haven't seen the video, so I want to check the video out and just kind of give a little reaction as the video's going on, man. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I gotta remember where I put it at. There we go. All right, let's run it back.
Cruising down the river, dancing till your feet got numb. Cool summer breezes blowing through your hair as you stood gazing down the river in anticipation of the thrill of
Okay,
the dizzying
say it in
rides at
here.
the amusement park.
That's what's
Ah,
up.
memories of Boblo Island.
Even the beat, like the beat is just so, just gives that nice nostalgic,
Just jealous of
so
everybody
nice,
that's
man.
headed out on that Boblo boat. It is the perfect weather, the perfect time to enjoy a few snacks. Oh man, I wish I was joining you with a little cheese and crackers, a little can-I wine, a little Rianini on ice, some Harvey Bristol cream. But let's do this only on Smooth FM.
Nothing compared to our family trips. My uncle shook hands with the manly grip. All this hand-me-down shit I had an uncanny fit. All the gangsters I had in my family had me Annie bitch. My granddaddy mistress caught the business from my granny fist. That was
I'm gonna stop it just so far as I'm seeing the video and what's going on. It's looking like a little peer pressure type of situation to me. This kid's getting picked up by his friends, and he's seeming a little uneasy, he's seeming a little nervous. Maybe this is his first time hanging out late at night with him or something like that. I know a lot of the song Royce talks about how him and his brother, the first time he hit the bottle was on a Boblo boat, and a lot of that is even just talking about peer pressure right there, just the peer pressure to drink. So I think that's where this video is going. Maybe got some peer pressure situation going on, but let's let it rock.
back before I was born. Pop told stories about it that would last for hours long. And as a family, we was just so happy when him and mama got along on the Boblo boat. On our way to that black amusement park, wood roller coasters, crack sold on plastic scooter cars. Smoking grass at the vintage food court. Broken glass waiting on you on the swimming pool floor. I came across my identity on the Boblo boat. That's where I lost my virginity. No condom though. That's when paranoia hit me like when superstition does. Left my inhibitions, I guess where my supervision was. Parties on the way to the island would be the livest though. First time big bro hit the bottle was on the Boblo boat. But neither one of us knew that we would both grow up and turn to alcoholics though. Boblo boat.
Okay, so they just hit the lick store and hit a lick. I see what's going on. So the girl comes up to the counter, using her little charm, whatever, trying to distract the guy, and again, the young guys in a bit of a peer pressure situation here. He sees his friend stealing the liquor, so he like, yo, I'm gonna get me some liquor too, man. Or I don't know if he actually took anything, but he definitely, seemed a little uneasy there. But none of them look older than 21, so yeah, yeah, I see what's going on here. This whole thing is coming together. It's just talking about peer pressure, and it's interesting because as we get into J. Cole's verse, his entire verse is really about peer pressure as we break that down. But we'll let it rock, and when we get there, we'll talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. Some of my better times I share with you. I share with you. Yeah. Shit. All of my better days I share with you. I share with you. Shit. And now I gotta wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Shit. Stuck inside a rat race. Rat race. Fuck.
Yeah, you see the peer pressure right there, drinking and the smoking, you know. Virgin lungs.
Yeah. Look, twist the cap, lift the bottle back, swig it, dig it. 10-inch rims on my mama Civic. 10-inch woofers in the trunk, to be specific, they bump. Rather the license plate plus the windows tinted. Don't even give a fuck that it's dented. Bitch, I'm the man now, I'm rolling. Driving it slow as if it's stolen. Piling up bros like we was clothing on a dresser. Calling up hoes like we was Jodeci, let's check her. Double D's like double deckers, I wanna sex her. But these keys don't come with game on how to finesse her. 5 semesters left until college, I'm under pressure. I'm not a real nigga till I undress her. I gotta press her. This was my main concern back when concerns were lesser. Nowadays I often yearn to press the backspace button or hit return, but life is not no word processor. Most folks would burn the cess to burn the stressor. My real life drama plus fickle niggas thinking they done heard the best of Jermaine Lamar, but that's insane and couldn't be further left.
Just the whole joint. So as you see, what he's talking about is the peer pressure to have sex at a young age. He's talking about pressing up on a girl, and basically he's about to go to college soon. So he's, graduating high school, he's on his way to college, he's feeling that pressure to have sex at a young age. A lot of that is in the verse, and as you see in the video, again, that peer pressure situation, young guy looking real uneasy about what's going on, but slowly, he's the one that hit the lights, you know what I mean? He's the one that turned the lights on and started the Ferris wheel and things like that. So it's just so much in this video and so much in this song just about peer pressure and just the pressures of friends and pressures to drink and pressures to do drugs, do this, do that, have sex at a young age, whatever. It's a really, really dope, conscious, amazing album, amazing video. Let's keep it rolling.
The truth is that my new shit slap, you never heard it better. Give me a sec, I murder sectors, prefer to let ya see it rather than say it, but it spill out. I gotta chill out, say fuck the world and never pull out. We had no Boblo boat, but I can note those times just like a Bible quote. BC, before cell phones, the first time I would smoke, I was 6 years old, but that's for another chapter, that's for another story. To God be the glory, I made it out unscathed, and now I sunbathed with my son in Tanzanian sun rays. Thinking about them days. Thinking about them days.
Dang. Didn't even get the kiss. Did all that. Yeah. Yeah. What a dope joint. And I didn't know, man, wow. The whole joint was directed by J. Cole too. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Best for me, man, best album of the year, best track of the year. It's just so nice, as a hip hop aficionado, as someone who grew up on, I mean everything, Rakim and Jigga, Nas, blah blah whatever. It's just so good in this day and age of just trap music, trap beat, trap. It's so good to just get back to that boom bap and these beautiful just samples and notes and just not everything being all about the club and things like that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, like everybody rocks out to that. Everybody rocks out to the trap joints and does that, but it's so good to get back to just hearing lyrics, well thought out, well placed, just amazing metaphors and lyrics. It just takes me back, man, to a time, and then in the 90s when that was really important. That's what you look forward to when I would put in a Jadakiss album or I put in a Nas joint, Godson, whatever. It was written. It was the metaphors. It was the beats. It's just amazing. So this particular album for me, album of the year, best album that's come out in a little while. I would say between this, Rhapsody, Sci-Hi, J. Cole. It's been things. It's been a lot out there, but this right here, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, man. So good to hear Royce getting back to the mic, getting to the lyrics, and doing what he's doing, man. But look, stay tuned. We'll be doing some more reaction videos. I'm gonna do an entire reaction to the album altogether, because I just want to talk about the album and how it just spoke to me and what it meant to me. But thanks for tuning in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments, and we'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.